Today, we're going to be talking about the dressing stick.
The dressing stick is an adaptive piece of equipment that is helpful for people who have limited mobility. This limited mobility may be due to decreased hip flexion, poor range of motion in the upper extremity, or people who are post-back surgery and have bending precautions. It may also benefit people who have the use of only one of their upper extremities. The purpose of a dressing stick is to adapt dressing activities in order to promote independence.
The dressing stick is a long wooden stick with a small C-shaped hook on one end and a large push-pull hook on the other end. The small C-shaped hook can be used for untying shoelaces, pulling on zippers, as well as retrieving items from the closet by hooking onto hangers and retrieving them. The large push-pull hook can be used to push on, push off, or to pull on clothes such as shirts, pants, jackets, or socks by wrapping the piece of clothing around the end and then either pushing it or pulling it. This tool relates to occupational therapy because it allows a client who cannot safely reach and or pull because of issues with their body function and or structure to gain independence while performing their activities of daily living, also called ADLs, dressing tasks. By using a tool like this, clients can perform lifting, pulling, and hooking in order to get dressed without compromising their safe functional position and without the assistance of another person. OTs will provide an adaptive piece of equipment, such as this, in order to promote client independence and success while completing the necessary and desired occupation of dressing.
Additionally, an occupational therapist may provide education and training on how to properly and effectively use a dressing stick. Modifying the way a client performs ADLs, such as dressing, in order to increase independence may positively impact their motivation and their desire to engage in daily activities. We are now going to demonstrate how to use the small hook of the dressing stick, also known as the C-hook. So, to begin, you must first make sure you have proper body mechanics. You should always hold the dressing stick furthest from the hook that you want to use. This will help you maximize your reach, and it will also minimize the needed movement to complete an activity. Okay? So, for example, if you wanted to untie your shoes with a dressing stick, you would hold it on the side of the larger hook, and you would reach it down, and you would loop your lace into the little hook, and you would just give it a little pull as much as you needed until you felt it start to loosen. It may take a few pulls, so you can grasp the other loop and pull back. And once you do that, you will see that your shoes will come untied. And it may take a little bit of time to learn how to use this tool effectively. And it will take practice. And now that she has untied her shoes, if they're still too tight to take off, she can use the small hook to reach in and pull on the laces in order to loosen up her shoe. And that is how you use the small hook side of a dressing stick. We will now demonstrate how to use the larger hook side of a dressing stick. As aforementioned, there are many items of clothing that you may use with a dressing stick. Here we will demonstrate how to take your pants off. For example, you may need to take your pants off to go to sleep at night or to go to the bathroom and other such activities. So, in this case, you would take the dressing stick and you would hook it into your pants the best that you could, and you would just apply pressure in a downward motion, and you may alternate sides if need be. This may make it easier, and it may help if the pants get stuck. So you just push until they are all the way down, and you can get them off your feet. If you feel like you can't get them over your heels, it may be helpful to use the hook end to pull on it. And once again, getting used to this may take some time and it may take you a little bit longer, but it will help you do the job effectively and it will help you function in those activities that you need to.